Islam Dewayne, Byfield-Bey. I'm at Whole Foods. It is March the 10th, 2019. I'm drinking coffee. It's the organic coffee. And I just had a banana. And I used honey and creamer. Okay. So what I was going to do today while I'm here is upload videos and read. I want to tell you about a dream I had this morning. It was so odd. I dreamt that I saw a figure that looked like my manager at Burger King, looked like her, Miss Phyllis, and it was definitely a force. This was a force manipulated dream. And some other, and then some others, probably if they don't have a nationality, they'll be on the status of black Negro, the Negro black. And they were asking me questions, and they would ask me about eating, and I was telling them that I don't eat, that I'm on a strict diet. I don't eat pork, fish, beef, and I try to stay away from it. I even spoke about how I was pregnant and I didn't eat it. So I said these things before in your email. I thought it was odd because the person, the female, was just like the manager, the black female that I worked with, Miss Phyllis at Burger King. And then there was like these black Negro males around and trying to listen. It was sort of odd. It was definitely a force manipulated dream. Now, anyway, that's all. That was that dream. The first thing I was thinking about, also, I always like to say, not always like to say, but I was thinking about in the dream, I kept specifying I'm on a strict diet because it correlates to the chemistry of my body. I realized that, especially just a week ago when I became really, really sick. I got to be careful. Really, really careful. I know at Burger King, like I said before, even I think I heard like pale skins in the dream too, like a pale skin in the dream. So there was the black Negro and pale skin. At Burger King, most of the people that come to Burger King are pale skin. The black Negro, or if they haven't claimed a nationality, pale skin is not a nationality or white. And then that looked to speak Spanish, and large of them looked to be from Mexico or El Salvador, mostly from Mexico. But I rarely see anyone else, like that's saying that like from Asia, I rarely see. India, rarely see. Continents of Africa, rarely see. But that is like the bulk. I always say the black, that under the status of black Negro, according to constitutional law, that means that they haven't claimed a nationality, and so that the Constitution, possibly, if they haven't claimed a nationality, they eat at Burger King so much. A lot of times when you hear my videos, you hear R&B music. R&B music playing constantly there at Burger King. So that's how much that which looked to be on the status of black Negro eat at Burger King. So that's it. And in reference to my dream, I was thinking about how many times I would experience like sharp pains and to my joints and my head as I was earning money. So I thought that was interesting too at Burger King. So, but anyway, that was my dream. But right now, what I plan to do at Whole Foods, I'm going to read. A lot of times I hear in reference to my dream, people speak of being American. This is American, but we're being American. So I found that interesting too. I was thinking that it's like, we are, but as a Moorish American, I know that in order for the U.S.A. Constitution to apply to you, you have to have a nationality. So in order for you to exercise your rights, you have to have a nationality. You have to be naturalized. That is a form of naturalization according to Article 1, Section 8, Clause 4 of the Constitution. So I don't know, sometimes I think when I hear spirits say be an American, I don't know what they're talking about. But then again, you're dealing with those operating under a foreign jurisdiction. Also, I remember yesterday I posted how there's definitely possibly a distinction between different factors of the military, the Navy and the Army. So the president is the commander-in-chief of the Army. But if the president has not been naturalized under the divine laws of freedom, okay? And that means including Abraham Lincoln's proclamations, Abraham Lincoln's 13th Amendment with 20 sections, and he is operating under a foreign jurisdiction outside of those divine laws. That military base, the Navy and the Army, which he's supposed to be the commander-in-chief, he's a commander-in-chief of that military that's not in the constitutional fold, Islam. So, which is a corporation. That's a corporation. So Abraham Lincoln, this is why I realized Abraham Lincoln put a check. It's the check and balances that exist, the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch, all these checks and balances, even with the Bill of Rights, that was also, I learned, was a check and balance. So this is why President Abraham Lincoln possibly put a check and balance, because he knew that there were going to be some who would go against the divine laws of freedom that this country was built on, and not respect that organic instrument of the Constitution and all aspects of the Constitution of 1787. So that is really deep in reference to understanding that we are among possibly a military that's not operating under divine laws of freedom, so they're operating under a foreign jurisdiction, Islam. Because the president, who is the commander-in-chief, is also possibly not naturalized either. And that's a thought. Islam is March the 10th, 2019. Islam. I'm Rhonda, Arrington-Bey.